Good morning, people. Welcome to the week ahead reading. I tried to see if I could put the candle in front so that you guys can see it. So I'm sitting a little bit different from yesterday. But we have 3 cards for the upcoming week ahead. And we're going to speak about 3 possibilities for the week ahead with these cards, also in the combination with the full moon in Sagittarius, because that's also happening in this upcoming week. So there is a lot of shifts, there is a lot of possibilities, there is a lot of breakthroughs. There's something tangible, something, how can I say, stable that is being shaped in this upcoming week. But of course, now that we do have a full moon in Sagittarius, I do want to just talk a little bit about it. At least how it's going to impact our energies. Because Sagittarius is very bold, it's very freedom seeking. It wants you to take up more space when it comes to your dreams. It doesn't want you to walk around in the same old loop, so that's something that's ending. There's also this energy of seeing the truth clearly, which is a part of stopping the loops, especially when it comes to the old mental loops. And with that, you're also stepping into bigger vision when it comes to your future. And the Sagittarius full moon really supports bold decisions. So it's time to make those big decisions, to invest in something bigger that gives you more freedom and it brings you more joy. I feel it's very quiet time in a way. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a very weird time that we are in. It kind of feels like we are sitting in a boat in the open ocean. Like, we are not where we were, but we are not where we are supposed to be either. So we are in between. And it is a weird place to be. I don't even know how to describe it because it's that strange. But it can also feel a bit confusing. But with the Sagittarius full moon, it is supposed to really move us into the boldness of the new. So I want you all to really pay attention to what's happening in this upcoming week. Especially if you, like me, feel like you are sitting in a boat in between nothing, surrounded by water. No land in sight yet. Because the full moon is all about taking risks, and it's most definitely about long overdue releases as well. So when we speak about the cards that came up for the upcoming week, we do have Justice, Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords reversed. So it's actually pretty good, especially because the 8 of Swords is reversed. So for a lot of you, it's also with the Sagittarius full moon, seeing that something that you thought was stopping you is not stopping you. Decision making, new beginnings, new opportunities, especially in career or money. You are breaking free of old mental blocks. Old mental blocks surrounding money, surrounding career, long-term things, if it's connections, whatever it is. Whatever once felt confusing is now clear. For a lot of you, this full moon brings a truth that frees you, but it also brings something new. And it's very important that you do not second guess it, whatever this is coming in. The other thing that came through here is that for some of you guys, there might be something with, and this is positive, but there might be something with a karmic connection or karmic opportunities that returns. It is definitely something that's meant for you, and it's something that brings something that has been long overdue. Something you've been longing for. The Justice cards brings alignment, and with the full moon in Sagittarius, it brings destiny. Something that's destined to happen. Something that couldn't happen before, but it can happen now. So now that we have Justice, once again, it's a yes card, so you need to say yes to it. And the last thing that I see here is that some of you guys have been circling around something for a very, very, very long time, not making a decision. But this week ahead is a week where you are actually making a decision about it. Yeah. And the full moon in Sagittarius asks you what is actually worth investing in, what is worth keeping, what is worth releasing. Because once you choose, something solid can actually grow from it. Let's see what else. It's interesting because I have been procrastinating so much today. Even though I have gotten a lot done, I have also been procrastinating. I feel my energy is everywhere today. It could be because of the shift, but my energy is not as it normally is today. I can feel that. So I'm trying today, people. But okay, what else? What else can we get? What else do we use? Well, okay. A wish, the star. Oh my god! We do have the star card and the 10 of cups. That's very lovely cards. And it's exactly the sign that you've been waiting for. I don't even know what to say today. I'm just sitting here. I have no clue what's going on. Maybe I need a little break. But maybe this is the energy that we are all in. Let me know how you guys feel. It's not a bad energy. It's just a strange energy that we are in right now, I feel. And maybe it's because a lot of things are changing and we know it. So I keep coming back to this energy of having left the old life or closed down the old chapters, but still not fully being in the new. Which obviously could also be why the cards are here. I really feel like I'm everywhere today. Like I'm saying something and then I'm like confusing myself. There is this like energy that's like trying to settle, and there is an inner knowing, which again it makes sense why these cards are here, because there is an inner knowing that we know that we are, you know, going in the right direction. We know that we are moving forward, but at the same time it might not be visible, but we know it's happening, right? Again, we are still in this boat going to a new island, going to a new place. But we are not there yet. And the fact that the 8 of Swords is reversed does show us that, again, the mental blocks, which is also a part of the Sagittarius full moon, is just our own illusion. It's, what do you call that? Like we are trapping ourselves in the mental space, right? And the Sagittarius full moon asks us to be bold and make decisions instead of being stuck in this energy, because it's actually the only card and it's reversed. So it's not even the only card that's negative because it's reversed, so it's actually not. So the universe is trying to show that, you know, everything is actually coming together. I don't know what else I want to say with that, but let's try to take one extra card for the reversed 8 of Swords, because the other ones are very positive and we know things are shifting. And it's, you know, it's hard to explain because it's not like the energy is bad right now. The energy is just, like I spoke with a friend about this, it feels like energy where we are accepting where we are and what's happening, and we are just flowing with it. But at the same time, it's also very, very quiet, right? Very quiet. And I think that can freak the human out, that everything is so quiet. But it is because that we are sitting in the damn boat. Moving into the right decision. The right decision. Okay. Moving into the new chapter, the new life. But it also means that we are also moving further and further away from the old and things that we are not, what's the word, resonating with. So that's something I have really realized, and it's a bit scary to have this feeling like you feel like you don't resonate with certain things and people anymore, It can be places, it can be many things, it can be whatever, right? It can be, I don't resonate with this candle anymore. Or whatever, I don't resonate with my old beliefs or whatever. It's those changes where we are releasing things that we have been used to in a way. And it can be something you have been used to for the past year, or something you have been used to since you got born, like something you grew up with. And it's very hard to let go of the old and the same and accept the good, which it sounds silly that it's hard to accept the good, but if you're not used to everything actually going your way and everything just being abundant, then it's hard to get used to it. And I think that's why the cards are here, because Spirit is like, it's actually coming. You have been prepared for this for a long time. And you are finally allowing yourself to actually release and let go of the old patterns and the old way of being and people and whatever. Toxic stuff, whatever. You're accepting the new. I think that's what I needed with this reading. Just to flow with it. Not to be so concentrated about what the cards want to say. But more about what I want to say. Well, it's probably what the cards want to say. But sometimes I know that I become a little bit too logic when it comes to things, and that's something I'm shifting and just being more intuitive and flowing with it. So like I said, let's just take an extra card for the reversed 8 of Swords and see what comes up. Whatever we need to know. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Now I'll take one more. Weighing options. The optimistic queen. Wow. The optimistic queen. The Queen of Wands. Fire. Well, we do have Sagittarius, right? The 3 of Swords reversed. 1 foot in the past, heartbreak. 1 foot in healing and 1 foot in the new. It makes sense that you have released something. You know it's not a part of you, but you're still maybe in this energy of like, I am healing, but there's also a next part from I'm healing and I'm healed, and then I am here. Right? Does that make sense? Like we go from healing, healed, and then into the next chapter. And I think that is the shift that's happening, because you are maybe realizing that the past hurt that you have healed from is not a part of you anymore, so you're still leaving that behind. There is a decision here, but there is also, or there could be an illusion that I will say with the reverse card, you have broken this illusion already. And that's why in this upcoming week you're making a decision. And something is being given to you, because the Ace is good news. You have accepted something. I hope this reading made sense. I think all of us are in the bubble. That's one way that I actually explained this to my friend. It feels like we are sitting in a, in Denmark we call it a osterklokke. It's this glass ball thing that we put over cheese. But it feels like we're sitting in a bubble, and you know, everything is muted. You can hear people's mumbling and the world's mumbling on the outside, but you're just sitting in this bubble. So you're also being protected. But it's how it feels right now. It's very strange. I've never experienced a feeling like this, where a part of me is so calm and knowing where I'm going and what's happening, but at the same time it's so goddamn quiet. And it doesn't mean that nothing is happening, but there is a quietness that I can't explain when it comes to the new. I know for you intuitive people, you know exactly what I'm speaking about. And a lot of you might actually experience the same thing. we are in the in-between. We are moving because we are in the boat, but we are not yet, or we have not yet arrived at the new place. But we're being asked to trust, to be optimistic, you know, and to be ready. Is it correct? To be ready to receive whatever this is. I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys for this mumbling daily week ahead energy. Yeah. Let me know in a comment how you guys are feeling at the moment. I would love to know, because something is happening in a new way. Everything is shifting. And it's amazing and scary at the same time. Okay. Bye.